Summer is coming, and if you haven't booked a vacation yet, you need to find cheap flights as soon as possible. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to book cheap flights from anywhere in the world and how to make sure you get the maximum value in the process. Okay, first you got to know that ticket selling websites try their best to charge you more. They're going to raise prices if the destination is popular, if you're buying from a wealthy country, if the dates of the destination have some significance, and so on. Some of those factors are just simply unavoidable. I doubt you want to change your vacation plans because they coincide with a holiday and lead to a popular destination. That said, we absolutely can and will manipulate location-based price increases. Now, believe it or not, the same ticket for a beach resort somewhere in Hawaii could cost much less than buying in the US or Europe. Airlines even realize that they can't charge as much in countries with less purchasing capacity, but they still want to sell their services, so they're going to profit either way. So we're going to change our virtual location to trick websites into selling us tickets at better rates. Now, websites usually use multiple methods to detect customers' locations. So IP address tracking, HTML5 geolocation, and browser cookies. So I'm going to show you how to deal with all of those. So let's start with the most difficult part, bypassing the first two location tracking methods. So we're going to need to both change our IP address and bypass geolocation. This is exactly why, in order to get cheap flights, VPN is necessary. VPNs are special apps that provide access to servers worldwide. In this example, I'm going to use NordVPN since it's both easy to use and it offers thousands of servers in 118 countries. First, I'm going to connect to a preferred server. There are many options that we could try, so feel free to play around with the available servers. Once I'm connected, I'm going to turn on my browser and check dnsleaktest.com. That's where I can see if my IP address and my DNS are leaking, revealing my real location. But in this case, they don't. So my real IP address has nothing to do with the one NordVPN provided. And if I additionally use obfuscated servers, this will block geolocation attempts as well. So no ticket seller will notice that something is wrong. So if you plan to get cheap flights with VPN, use the link in the description or this QR code to get the best VPN with a discount. So one other thing that we still have to do is clear cookies from the browser. Those cookies hold a lot of user data, including the general location from which the user is connecting most of the time. If the cookies show you are frequenting local US web pages, even all that IP address magic we did won't cut it. Now, if I go to Skyscanner or a similar ticket seller website, you can see that the prices have dropped a bit. This is not the limit. Since I have a VPN on hand, I can keep switching servers until I book cheap flight tickets at the best possible rates. But don't leave just yet. I still have a few cheap flight ticket tips left to share. When using a VPN, countries from Latin America and Southeast Asia often offer the best prices. Colombia, Cambodia, and the Philippines in particular consistently offer lower prices. So if you know what airlines you're going to use, shopping from their home country can also decrease the price. They sometimes have special deals for locals. So these methods are also viable when booking a hotel or renting a car. I managed to get lower prices in those cases as well. So if you use NordVPN or any other top VPN option, it's going to protect your connection abroad. You will not have to worry about unsafe Wi-Fi, and you can even continue watching your usual streaming services. NordVPN can easily ignore geo-blocking and other restrictions. Of course, not every website these days uses geo-blocking for price fixing, so not every price can be dropped with this method. That's how you can get cheap flights with a VPN. Remember, you can get NordVPN with a special discount through the link in the description. So save that money, pack your bags, and have fun on your trip. I'll see you soon in another video. Bye.